Hello students, welcome to the lecture. So students, as we know that we had started the static part of the geography section, okay, and we had covered several topics in respective section. So today in this lecture, we are going to continue with the previous topics, okay, and then we will try to cover some new topics as well. Okay, so let's start this session. So in the previous lecture, we had started the national symbol of various countries, right? We had started the national symbols of various countries in our previous lecture, okay? And in this lecture, we are going to continue with the same thing, okay? So now we have the country China, okay? China is also our neighbor, all right? And if we talk about the national flag of China, then it is the five-starred red flag, okay? If we talk about the national animal of China, then it is a giant panda. If we talk about the symbolic creature, then it's a Chinese dragon. And if we talk about the symbolic building and significant architecture of China, then it is a Great Wall of China. All right. Now, when I'm telling you these things, I have got a one question in my mind, which I think I should ask you before proceeding with the session further. Okay. The question is, Big Ben is associated with which of the following countries? Okay, your options are USA, UK, France, Canada. Okay, and to answer this question, I will provide you 20 seconds. Okay, if you guess the right answer, then congratulations. If not, then do not worry, you will revise the question as well. Okay, so let's start the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Time's up. So Big Ben, which lies in London, is basically a part of UK. Okay. And if as I am telling you about UK, then UK is made up of 4 countries. The first is our Great Britain. Second one is our Wales. Third one is our Scotland. And the fourth one is our North Ireland. Okay. So all these countries was a part of UK. Got it? So similarly, if the question asked in the examination that which of the following country is associated with the Great Wall of China, okay, already I have provided the answer Great Wall of China, okay, no issue. So if I'm asking you which of the following countries associated with giant panda, and now I have provided you the options: India, China, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka. Then what should be the answer? Answer should be the China, because giant panda is a national animal of China. Got it? So here we have finished about the national flag, which is five-starred red flag. Thereafter we have finished the national animal of China, which is giant panda. Symbolic creature is the Chinese dragon, and the significant architecture is Great Wall of China. Okay, let's move forward. Now, Temple of Heaven is basically associated with China. It is very important point. If question asked you in the examination, like Temple of Heaven is associated with which of the country? then the answer should be China. Okay. Thereafter, the Terracotta Army is basically belong to the China. So here we have used the term terracotta. Terracotta. Now my question is, what do you mean by the terracotta? Terracotta is basically very famous also in the Indus Valley civilization. Okay. Various statues, things, and various other you can say the utensils and all the things were made of the terracotta. So the question is, what do you mean by terracotta? What is the meaning of terracotta? So basically you can say it is a mixture of soil and burnt clay. Okay. So terracotta was basically the mixture of soil and burnt clay. Okay. Which was used to make various statues, utensils, sculptures and other architectures. Got it? So China, basically in China, terracotta was very famous. Because of this, terracotta army is dedicated to the China. Okay. Then if we talk about the national anthem of China, then it is the March of the Volunteers. Okay. So I hope you all noted down these facts. Alright. Now let's move forward. Thereafter, we have Japan. If we talk about the national flag of Japan, then it is a red sun. Okay. If we talk about the national flower of Japan, then it is the cherry blossom. If we talk about the national symbol of Japan, then it is a Mount Fuji. Okay. It is also known as Mount Fujiyama. Okay. And this is a volcano. Okay. So the Mount Fuji, which is also known as Mount Fujiyama, is a volcano and it is a national symbol of Japan. Okay. Thereafter, the Imperial Chrysanthemum seal is also belong to Japan. It is an important point. Got it? And if I'm asking you, okay, I will ask you two questions. First question is original name of Japan. Okay. Second question is language of China. Now I am asking you these questions. First question is original name of Japan. Second question is language of China. Okay. And for this question, I am providing you 10 seconds. For this question, I will provide you 10 seconds. Okay. So for this, your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time's up. So the original name of Japan is Nippon. Is Nippon, which means land of rising sun. Okay. So remember, Japan is basically the English word. Okay. But the Japan's real name in Japanese is Nippon, which means land of rising sun. Okay. So now the term for next question. Again, I am providing you 10 seconds. Okay. So your time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Time's up. So the language of China is not Chinese. It's not Chinese. Okay. Many times you have listened that, oh, you are speaking Chinese, you are speaking this and that. But there is no language exists as Chinese. Okay. Basically, the language of China is Mandarin. Mandarin. Got it? So here we have finished some more points. Now let's move forward. Thereafter, if we talk about the historical symbol of Japan, then it is a samurai who were the warriors. Okay. Thereafter, the koi fish, which is belong to Japan, is used as symbol of determination. Okay. And if we talk about the national anthem of Japan, then it is a Kimi Gayo. Okay. And remember one thing, the koi fish basically very famous for aquariums. Okay. Koi fish is very famous for aquarium. And in Japan, it is basically used as a symbol of determination. Okay. Now let's move forward. Thereafter, we have France. Okay. So if we talk about the national flag of France, then it is tricolor. Is tricolor. Okay. Now, many of you will get confused because when we were studying about India, then we had discussed that national flag of India is tricolor. Okay. So if national flag of India is tricolor and the national flag of France is also tricolor. So the question is, are they using common flag? Are they using common flag? This should be the question arises in our mind. Okay. Then the answer is no. But there is common name for their flags. Okay. Tricolor for India, tricolor for France. But the colors using in them are different. Like if we talk about the India, then basically we are using these colors. The first color, the third color, and we know the middle part is always white. All right, and in between we have Ashok Chakra with 24 sticks. Okay, so this is basically stand for India. Okay, so this is a tricolor of India. First color is saffron. Okay, second color is white. Third color is green. Okay, and in the mid part we using Ashok Chakra. Ashok Chakra. Got it? But for France, the colors we used is like this. Okay. In mid, they also have white. Got it? So the colors they are using is blue. In middle is white. Okay. And at last, they are using red. Okay. So this is the color combination for tricolor of France. And this is the color combination for tricolor of India. Got it? Thereafter, if we talk about the national animal of France, then it is a Gallic rooster. It is Gallic rooster, who is known as the national animal of France. Okay. Thereafter, Marianne is basically used as a symbol of republic in France. Basically, you can say France was the first country to fight for republic and liberty. Okay, France was the first country to fight for republic and liberty. Okay, that's why Marianne, which is a symbol of France, is basically used to denote the republic nature. To denote the republic nature. Okay, and what do you mean by republic? Now the question is, what do you mean by republic? So basically, republic means head of the country should be elected by the people. So basically, the republic means the head of the country, which should be the president. Okay, they should be elected by the people of that country. Okay, if it is functional in this country, then it is a republic. If not, then it is not republic. Okay, thereafter, the Eiffel Tower, which belong to the Paris, which is the capital of France. Okay, now let's move forward. Thereafter, we have the national flower of France, which is Fleur de Lis. Fleur de Lis. It is the national flower of France. Okay. Thereafter, French national anthem is La Marseillaise. La Marseillaise. Okay. There may be problem with the pronunciation because I do not know French. Okay. So there may be some problem with the pronunciation, but you can check it here. Okay. Thereafter, French cuisine, or you can say the food. Famous French food is gastronomy. Basically, you can say French food. Okay. Gastronomy is not any food. Basically, French food and the French cuisines comes under the gastronomic topic. Okay. Gastronomy is basically art of choosing food to be cooked and eaten. Got it? Now let's move forward. Now we have Russia. Then the national flag of Russia is also the tricolor. Okay, but the color combination of Russian flag is red, then blue, and the top is basically white. Okay, but here due to background I'm basically using golden color, but in reality the bottom is red, the middle is blue, and the top is white in the original Russian flag. But due to background, here we have used the golden color. Okay. Thereafter, if we talk about the national emblem of Russia, then it is a double-headed eagle. Okay. So if the question asked in the examination that the double-headed eagle is basically the national emblem of which country, then the answer should be Russia. Okay. Thereafter, Matryoshka dolls, which is the nesting dolls, belong to which country? Answer should be Russia. Okay. And thereafter, the St. Basil's Cathedral, which is the iconic building of in Russia. Okay. So, St. Basil Cathedral is also belong to which country? Your answer should be Russia. Okay. So, I hope you have noted down all these facts, like the national flag, which is the tricolor, red, blue, and white. Then the national emblem, which is the double-headed eagle. Then nesting dolls, Matryoshka dolls basically belongs to Russia. Then St. Basil Cathedral, which is the iconic building in Russia. Okay. Now let's move forward. If we talk about the symbolic animal, then answer is Russian bear. Answer is Russian bear, which is the symbolic animal of Russia. Okay. Thereafter, their famous musical instrument is balalaika. Balalaika is their famous musical instrument. Okay. And if we talk about the national anthem of Russia, then it is State Anthem of the Russian Federation. State Anthem of the Russian Federation. Okay, now let's move forward. After this, we have the Mexico. So we can say the national flag of Mexico is also the tricolor. Okay, but the color combination is green. Okay, thereafter green, then red. Okay, and the middle part is white, but in middle there is a eagle and snake. Okay, so basically this is the tricolor combination of Mexico. Okay, the red part, the white part in middle, and green in the last, and in middle they having the symbol which is the eagle and the snake. Okay, thereafter if we talk about the national bird of Mexico, then it is the golden eagle. Golden eagle is basically the national bird of Mexico. Okay, thereafter the coat of arms is the Mexican emblem. Okay, so I hope you have written down all these facts. Okay, now let's move forward. Now we have national anthem, which is the Mexicanos Al Grito de Guerra. Al Grito de Guerra is the national emblem of which is the national anthem of which country? The answer is Mexico. Okay, thereafter the traditional music is mariachi music. Okay, and the historical artifact is Aztec calendar stone. Basically, Aztec was the ancient tribal group. Okay, basically Aztecs were the ancient tribal groups which were living there before arrival of Europeans. Okay, so you can say the Europeans just did not come to India, but they were also interfering in the American subcontinent. Sorry, American continent, not subcontinent, but American continent. Okay, and they also visited the Mexican area where Aztecs were living, and because of various diseases, which were brought by Europeans to the Aztec land, all the Aztecans were finished. All the Aztecans were finished because their body is not so sufficient or not so efficient also to fight with these diseases, because they were untouched and they were ancient tribal groups who were living there. Got it? Now let's move forward. Now we have the Brazil. So if we talk about the national flag of Brazil, then it is green, yellow and blue. Okay, so it is also the tricolor. Okay, thereafter if we talk about the national consultation or the national symbol, then it is Southern Cross. Southern Cross is the national consultation and the symbol of which country? Answer is Brazil. Got it? Thereafter, if we talk about the national bird, the answer is Toucan. Okay, the national dance is Samba and Samba, basically you can say. Okay, and also remember one thing, the Brazil having a very famous city, Rio de Janeiro, which simply means river of the January. Okay, this city basically means river of January. Okay, and the original name is Rio de Janeiro. Now the next question is, which is the official language of Brazil? The answer should be Portuguese. Okay, Portuguese is the official language of Brazil. Got it? Second thing is that the capital of Brazil is Brasilia. Capital of Brazil is Brasilia. Okay. And basically, Brazil is named after forest of Brazil wood. Okay. So remember, Brazil is basically named after the forest of Brazil wood. Got it? Now, let's move forward. So the national symbol, and you can see the very famous symbol, not national, but very famous symbol of Brazil is Chris Redeemer statue. Chris Redeemer statue. Okay. Thereafter, the Brazilian martial art is capoeira. Okay. So if the question asked in the examination, like the capoeira, which is the martial art technique, belongs to which country? The answer should be country of Brazil. Got it? Thereafter, the national anthem of Brazil is Hino Nacional Brasileiro. Hino Nacional Brasileiro. Okay, now let's move forward. Now we have the Germany. Now we have the Germany, which also having three colors in its national flag, like the black, red, and gold. Got it? Thereafter, we have the national emblem of Germany is Federal Eagle. Is Federal Eagle. Okay. And the famous architecture and building is Brandenburg Gate. Is Brandenburg Gate. Okay. Thereafter, the cultural symbol of Germany is beer. Okay. The classical music is composer Johann Sebastian Bach. It is the classical music of Germany. And the national anthem of Germany is Deutsches Landlied. Okay. There again may be a problem with the pronunciation because I do not know the German and Dutch language very frequently. Okay. But I can tell you it stands for Deutsches Landlied. Okay. Which is the national anthem of Germany. Okay. Thereafter, we have the South Africa. The national flag of South Africa is rainbow flag. Okay. The national animal of South Africa is springbok. And the national flower of South Africa is protea. And the national famous symbol, or you can say the national symbol of South Africa is Table Mountain. Is Table Mountain. Okay. Thereafter, the iconic leader is Nelson Mandela. He is very famous leader. So remember that the Nelson Mandela, who was the very famous leader of his time, belonged to which country? The answer should be South Africa. Okay. Thereafter, national anthem. National anthem of South Africa is the National Anthem of South Africa. It was the name of this anthem. Okay. Thereafter, the cultural symbols is Zulu shield and the spears. Okay. So students, here we have finished about the national symbols of the different countries. In the next lecture, we will proceed with some other facts of the static geography. Till then, just make sure you revise all the facts and figures we have learned in this section so that you will be able to grasp further facts which we will be learning in the next lecture. Okay. With this note, we are ending this lecture. Thank you.